I'm Darlene, and welcome back to Super at 60. Welcome to my home, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to talk about pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, we love pumpkin spice. It's just a craze that has hit us like crazy, and I don't even know how long it's been going on, but quite some time. Well, we're going to hit pumpkin spice today, and we're going to do a coffee. A very, very well-known coffee drink that's lingering around out there at some of the very high-priced wonderful coffee stores we all just love. One in particular, a certain Starbucks. Yes, that's what we're going to do today. We're making a Starbucks Copycat. It's a Starbucks Copycat. Let's see if I can get it out without slipping over my tongue here. A pumpkin cream cold brew coffee. That's what we're making. It's 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the perfect cold brew coffee. It's going to be so good, but let's start with step number 1. We got to get started with the cold brew. All right, the first thing we're going to do is you want to get yourself a nice big pitcher, like this nice big white one here, and make sure that whatever pitcher you use, that it will hold 8 cups of water. All right, so that's what I want to get in there first. And I'm almost done pouring it in. All right, just like that. And I also put in here 2 cups of your favorite coffee grinds, okay? Like a Starbucks blend, if you happen to have that, that's what we like. But your favorite coffee will work just fine. And there you go, just give it a really, really nice big stir. You have to use your favorite fall spatula here. And that's it. That's gonna go into the refrigerator for 12 to up to 48 hours if you like. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, step 1 is taken care of, and it is brewing away now in the refrigerator. Step 2 is a simple syrup. Simple syrup is so easy. I just put a cup of water in my microwave, brought it up to the boil, and now I'm going to take a equal amount, cup of sugar, just plain white sugar, put it in there and give it a stir. Just make sure that it's nicely dissolved in there. And now take 1 tablespoon of the very best vanilla that you have. Put it in there. Look at that. Look at the vanilla beans. They're still in there. All right. This is my own vanilla. And you're just going to stir it up just like that. Just let it sit at room temperature till it gets to about room temperature. And then I'm going to put it in a sweet little mason jar just like this. Just let it sit there. Mason jar. I'll put a top on it and label that as the vanilla sugar syrup, and we're going to use that in just a little bit. All right, so that's step 2. Step 3 is the easiest one of all. It's pumpkin spice. If you have pumpkin spice mix, step 3 is already done. If you don't and you want to make your own, I'll have that listed right below for you. Hi, it's day 2 of our cold brew for me and you. How about that? I like that. Anyway, we're going to get started. And I'm going to show you the process now of how to finish up that cold brew. Remember, we started it last night, let it sit in the refrigerator all night long, and now I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. And then, bing, bang, bong, it's going to be done, and we're going to be drinking the delicious coffee pumpkin cream cold brew. That's it. One of these days, I'm going to be able to just whip it off just like that. One of these days. I'll keep practicing. All right, here's what the coffee looks like. Not much different from last night. It's just like sludgy in there, just, yeah, can you see that? I don't even know if you can see it real well. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of icky looking, but we are gonna run that through, well, let me show you the process over here. I have everything out that I'm gonna need for this. I'm gonna start with a very fine mesh strainer. And then I like to put in just 1 coffee filter. If you have them, don't buy coffee filters for this. If you don't use coffee filters, that's fine. And then that's just for like added precaution, just to keep from getting, this is our ultimate place here we want to get with the coffee this morning. We want to have a clear cold brew coffee in this pot with absolutely 0 amount of grinds, okay? So that's why the extra assurance here. And then you're gonna take a piece of cheesecloth and we're gonna just plop it right in there, pour the coffee over it, and strain it just like that right over the pot, okay? So that's what I'm gonna show you right now. All right, here we go. Just like I said, here's the little setup I'm gonna use. And your setup can be something similar, but you know, whatever you have ready to go. All right, I'm gonna double my cheesecloth and stick it right down in there. See, just like that. All right, then just kind of use this little lip here. That's what I'm gonna use. And just hold on to it just like that. All right, make sure you have something that you're gonna put it in that can hold. Remember, that's 8 cups. But of course, a lot of that bulk in there is there's 2 cups of grinds. Keep that in mind. So, all right, so here we go. Let's pour it in. Oh guys, this is gonna look terrible, but oh, look at that. Okay, I'm pouring and I'm pouring. All right, gonna have to take your time. Hear it? It's just dripping away down in there. You see anything down there? Yeah, good. Oh, it's working beautifully. Yeah, I like that extra precaution in there of the coffee filter. Yeah, okay. And we're just gonna let this drip. It'll take a little while. Drip, drip, drip. And get right down through that cheesecloth. I don't know, I was thinking maybe I might have to drain it again, but maybe not. All right, let's keep pouring. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh, I can see, it's not gonna take very long at all. It's just going absolutely right through and down in there. Look at that gorgeous black brew, cold brew coffee, and it smells like a little bit of heaven in here, just like you walked into, you know, Starbucks. All right, here's what I have. I've been just taking a spoon here for the last 2 minutes or so and just kind of running it back and forth so we get all the liquid out of there, because that liquid is gold to us right now, and it's just coming to a slow drip right now, but I want to try and catch it all. So I got out a little jug here, and I'm just gonna real quickly put it right over that and just let it drip away. Just leave it right there and it'll just drip on its own, and anything you catch, you can just go ahead and pour in here. Okay. All right, we did step 1, that's making the cold brew. It is done. We've done step 2, which is the vanilla syrup, which is sitting right over here. That's done. And that was chilling away in the refrigerator for quite some time. And step 3, of course, is pumpkin spice. And there's my pumpkin spice. And again, I'll say it, if you don't have pumpkin spice, but you'd like to make your own, I will put that recipe blend down below for you. And step 4 now is the pumpkin cream. Could not be easier. It just couldn't be easier. So I'm going to take a half a cup of just regular milk. Let's hope I don't spill it. All right, just a half a cup of regular old milk. And then you need a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I mean, how bad can it be already, right? Okay, let's just get all of that out. This is a great little kind of a mini blender thing, kind of a smoothie maker. If you have one of those, it's perfect for doing this, but you can use this any old blender. You can even put this all in a little bowl and use your beaters, you know, a mixer, hand mixer. It's very easy, okay? And then we're gonna put in a 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. Okay, not pumpkin pie filling, pumpkin puree. Pure pumpkin puree. All right, there's gonna be that pumpkin flavor that we're gonna be looking for. And then we're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. And that goes, boy, oh boy, does that smell good. All right, now I need 1 teaspoon of our beautiful, beautiful syrup. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's gonna make many, 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 many coffees, I'll tell you. All right, and actually you can use it for anything. You could put it over pancakes. You could, I'm gonna put just a smidge more in there because it is good. All right, so for the record, that was like a teaspoon and a 1/4, something like that. Teaspoon and a half, okay? All right, and that's all you need. We'll just put this whole thing on right now. Nice and tight. And now let's figure this out. Turn it upside down. and you put it right here, just like that. Y'all can see that. All right, turn it to lock, and here we go. All right, that cream is all done and it is beautiful. It's still liquidy because of the milk. It's not gonna make like a whipped cream type mixture, but this is gonna seep down into our coffee and give it that beautiful effect when the cream hits the cold coffee. Yeah, that's what's gonna give that. But you know what, I tasted it and I think I'm gonna put in another teaspoon of the syrup because I want mine just a tad bit sweeter. Okay. And I'm going to taste it again too, because this is important right here. You want to make sure you get this part right. I have to tell you, this has been so much fun putting together. I can't wait for the finished product. All right, that is delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, let me get everything all set up here, and we are finally going on now to finish up our delicious pumpkin cream, quote unquote, Copycat for Starbucks cold brew coffee. Okay, here's everything you're gonna need. Here's our little coffee kit, if you will. You need pumpkin pie spice. You need that delicious pumpkin cream. You need that wonderful simple syrup. Oh yeah, with a little bit of vanilla in it. And you need your cold brew. Hey, this is the star of the show. All right, let's put our little coffee together. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I'm so excited. All right, here's our ice. You want to fill a cup with ice, your favorite cup. This is I don't know. This is like maybe a small size, you know, at Starbucks or somewhere. Take your beautiful, beautiful, how golden that is. That wonderful syrup. Put about a teaspoon right in there. Just pour it right on top, maybe even 2 teaspoons. Depends upon how sweet you really like it. Okay, this is your preference right here. Excuse me, hand there. All right, now let's take a cup, 1 cup of that beautiful cold brew coffee. Just pour it right in, right on up. Oh, it smells incredible. Smells like I just stepped into Starbucks. It really does. And here's our beautiful pumpkin cream. I'm going to take about a tablespoon of that pumpkin cream and look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And of course, you'll want to taste yours and make sure that it is exactly to your taste. Look at that, here it comes. Right down, it's finding its way, just like in the coffee shops. It's just beautiful, really it is. And here goes just a little tiny pinch. Let me take it back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, of some pumpkin pie spice. Just a little sprinkle on top. Get the camera for you so you can see everything perfectly. It's absolutely delicious. It really is refreshing. Very, very rich coffee flavor. I'll tell you what I did, and this, you really have to make this to your liking. It's like you would go there and say, can I have an extra shot of the simple syrup that we made? Yeah, and I did. You know what? I think in total, after I poured the ice in, I think in total I actually put about a 1/4 cup, if you will, 1/8 of a cup to a 1/4 of a cup of the simple syrup. Then I poured in my 1 cup of coffee. Then I poured in my 2 tablespoons of pumpkin cream, and I put those nice little sprinkles of cinnamon on top. Oh, that is now absolutely, it is perfect. It is perfect. I would not leave my kitchen again. I have just made the fantastic pumpkin cream Starbucks Copycat cold brew coffee. You are going to love this. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was so much fun. It's very, very easy to put together. 1, 2, 3, 4, the steps are done, and look what you have. And you can make it as big or as little. I made I think my recipe calls for about 2 cups of coffee, so that's gonna make a lot of this. But I prefer, this is just perfect for me, like in the afternoon. Look, it's still dripping down the sides on the inside of the glass. It's still doing that, and it is so beautiful. You don't have to stir it. It just give it a little jiggle, and it starts to do that all on its own. That was fun. I hope that you guys will try it. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I will see you again soon, very soon. Bye now, and Lord bless.